I'm Toby Leonard, the owner of MankatoGuns.com. Now, we do conceal and carry classes, and we do sell firearms and do special orders. Now, a couple things that we have today is we're going to actually talk about the Taurus Curve. What did Taurus do? Taurus went ahead and redesigned a pistol. They went ahead and decided there's a large crowd of people who want to carry a gun, want to be safe. But they don't want to have to deal with a traditional gun. They don't want people to notice that they have a gun. They want something that looks like a cell phone. And so Taurus went ahead and invented the Taurus Curve. It's a gun, and it's about the same size and silhouette as a cell phone. This is my Apple iPhone. This is the Taurus Curve. And it gets its name mainly from its profile, slightly curved. Now, it comes with its own trigger lock. This is, instead of a holster, you have a trigger guard that pops off. You draw it, it pops off the trigger guard. It has a lanyard. You put that on a belt loop to hold the trigger guard in place. It has a clip so you can just tuck it in a waistband. So let's take a look at exactly what this would be. Now, it's mainly designed for people who want to be able to hide a gun and still be able to dress stylishly or in minimal clothing. So we're going to go ahead, and I got a mannequin to demonstrate this. We have a mannequin. And while we're sitting here at the mannequin, support your local roller derby team, Eastside Rollers out of Maplewood, Minnesota. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to point out if they want to carry. Now, if you know any women, you know that they take their cell phone and tuck it in everywhere. That's how you tuck in your cell phone. You can carry it in your waistband. And because their cell phone's small, it's not going to cause the shorts to have a wardrobe malfunction. Now, if you carry a regular gun, a full-size automatic, if we were to put in the holster, drop in a pistol, you'll notice that the pants are sagging. You have to wear a belt. And it's going to be really hard to hide that or pretend it's anything but a gun. But let's take a look at what the Taurus Curve looks like. We take the Taurus Curve. Looks like this. Now, normally you'd attach this with to a belt loop, but if you're wearing something that doesn't have belt loops, you know what? You can use a safety pin. And you tuck that in, and the clip will hold it in place. And quite literally, that looks like a cell phone. For comparison, we'll put a cell phone on the other hip. There's a cell phone. That's the Taurus Curve. Allows you to tuck it in wherever, and people will not notice it's a gun. They'll think it's more of a cell phone. They'll just ask you what kind of cell phone case that is. And it silhouettes less like a gun and more like a cell phone, which is really good for that. It allows you to hide it without having to worry. Now, it also helps because a lot of women's clothing does not have pockets. So it's really hard to drop something. If you did have a pocket, you could drop it in a pocket like many people do their cell phone. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to move my mannequin away because that's the primary purpose of the Taurus Curve. Being able to carry a gun, very, very concealed, and even if someone noticed it, they'd more likely mistake it for a cell phone. Now, some other things that the Taurus Curve has. It has an integrated child safety lock. You get two keys. These two keys allow you to basically pop in and unlock your gun. If you lock it, it cannot release the safety. It will not fire. So you can leave your gun loaded and locked with just this key. You can't lose the lock, can't do that. You have a second key, so you can have a key on your keychain. This protects it from your kids. Two, it's a double action trigger, so it's got a long trigger pull. That's nice because it allows it to fire without the risk of flinching. It holds 6 in the magazine. You get a spare magazine with it too. And 1 in the chamber, so you have 7 good shots. It's a .380, which is a perfectly acceptable gun for it. If you don't like the clip, you could take it off if you want. Some of the people who have the gun snobs, yes, the gun snobs have things to say about the Taurus Curve, and most of them revolve around the fact that it's different. If you're a snob who does not like change, do not go for the Taurus Curve. Because a couple things. One, it's curved, which makes it great for right-hand people. Left hand, it's curved away from your hand, so it's not quite as sure of a grip. So if you're left-handed, maybe look at a different gun, but for the right-handed people, this is perfect. Other things gun snobs have to say about it is, it looks weird. Looks kind of like a cell phone. That's the point. The last thing the gun snobs have to say is that the sights are different. Now, we'll go ahead, we'll put up a target, and I will take this gun, and we'll bring it back to the camera, and we'll point the sights out through the camera. You'll notice the sights consist of 2 white lines. 2 horizontal white lines, 1 vertical white line. You just line it up on the target, and I'll actually hold the gun properly, and then you're ready to fire once it's on there. And you just line up your target above the top white line, and it's ready to go. Now, that's instead of regular sights. The reason they don't have regular sights is because the top is flush. That way you don't have anything to snag when you draw it. The design's a little weird, which confuses people. They're trying to figure out why the design is the way it is. But the main purpose is, this is concealable for the people who want to have a gun, but not know that they're carrying it, not know that it's anything different than a cell phone. So, that's our review of the Taurus Curve. If you want a Taurus Curve, contact us at Mankato Guns. We have a few in stock. Otherwise, you can stop at any other gun shop to pick it up. And look us up. We have conceal and carry classes, and it's at mankatoguns.com. If my camera person would just see